Hello everybody, welcome back and another training in our online vitality program. Today I got another muscle training for you. I hope you recovered all the way from last week. If not, take another day of rest or go for a slow kind of cardio movement activity just to get the body into an active recovery. If you're feeling good, we're going to start this training. We'll go to the whiteboard, I'll show you the exercises we're going to do. After that we'll do a warm-up and we're going to get it going. One more thing, next week I want you guys to find a resistance band. This can be a big one like this can be a small one, not a problem. Find a resistance band and we're going to do some training with that next week. Let's go. We're going to start off with a small warm-up. The goal of the warm-up is just to get your body going. We want to get warm a little bit, we want to get that heart rate going a little bit. So pick any exercises that you feel comfortable with or just repeat after me. Go into a squat and hold it down here. Now grab one arm to the front and slightly pull back with the other arm. We're going to also do this on the other side. Now I'm making you do this in a squat hold because during this training we're going to do some isometric exercises. This means that there's no movement in the exercise. Go into a lunge, go down, grab one arm backwards and slightly pull the elbow, push the elbow down. So what the goal is of this isometric training is what I'll explain to you in a little bit in the first set. I'm just going to show you one exercise every set so you kind of know what the idea is. And if you want to work with isometrical training a little more, then you can pick those exercises more often. If you don't know how to train isometrical, then send me a message. I'll explain it to you. Okay, come back up, pull one knee to the front, pull your knee up to your chest, all the way up, and we're going to switch. And we're going to go down into the squat again, and now bring your arms to the side and slowly move them to the front. So we're going to make slight rotations to the front. My legs are also warming up, all the muscles are contracting, keeping me in place. Okay, go into a lunge. Arms go to the side again and we're going to rotate the arms backwards. Okay, we're going to go for a little bit higher pace. Go for the high knees. Okay, we're going to go for the butt kicks. And the last one for this warm-up is going to be a burpee. Arms up. Jumping jack, it is. Okay, there we go. Heart rate is going. We are getting warm. We're going to start. The first set of our muscle training. What we're going to do is we're going to do a lunge, but we have a little variation on it. We have different planes that we can move in. It's very important to have a little knowledge about these planes. One plane is just straight to the front. Every movement that we make straight to the front is one plane. The other plane is when we move sideways. Yes, so side shuffles, anything like that. The third plane is when we move in a rotation. So anything where you rotate from the core, it can also be a bicep curl with a rotation in it. That means you are making another exercise, even though it's the same principle. You're making a bicep curl, but you do it with a twist. You are training different aspects of the muscle. In general, we want to train all three of these planes. So what we can do, we can make a lunge straight to the front, one plane. We can make a lunge to the side, it's the other plane, but we can also add a rotation in it. And that is what we're going to do today. What I want you to do is start with your feet close to each other. One leg moves back and to the side. So back and to the side and back to the beginning. Then the other side, the leg goes back and to the side, go in a lunge, come back up. You might feel that there's some other muscles working. You might feel your glutes, your butt muscle a little bit more, but that is good. That is what we want. If this is the first time doing this kind of lunge, practice it without any weight. If you have any kind of experience with this, perfectly fine to use some weight. Doesn't have to be a lot. The next exercise is going to be a single hand wall push-up. So I want you to place one hand behind the back, one hand on the wall, and slowly go down and push up. Slowly down and up. This is what we will repeat for 50 seconds. Then we switch to the other side. Okay, now the last exercise in the first set is going to be an isometric exercise. This means that there is no movement during the exercise. It is very beneficial to train some exercises, to do some exercises isometrical. Why is this so beneficial? We have elastic components in our muscles. So our muscles stretch slightly and they work like a rubber band. They stretch, they get stored with energy and they release again. This is something that we use on a daily basis. If you're walking, you constantly use this little stretch of your muscles. The stretch of the muscles and the elasticity of the muscles is limited by your isometrical strength. So if you are very strong isometrically, so without any movement, you have very good elastic components in your muscles. That's why it is very beneficial to train some exercises in isometrical form. I want to introduce you to this method of training. That's why I added every set that we're doing this training one isometric exercise. For this training, for this set, we're going to do a hamstring exercise. What I want you to do is go in a reverse plank. Sit on the ground, put your elbows back, the heels of the foot are in the ground, and now push your body off the ground and then lift up one foot and hold. This is the exercise. There's no movement. Just hold it. If you cannot take it anymore, switch to the other side. That is not a problem. We want to try to get on 50 seconds on one leg and then 50 seconds the other leg. If you need to switch in between, not a problem. Just continue with the other set or with the other leg that we're going to do, but then just switch a couple times, depending on how it goes for you. Isometric exercise, no movement during the exercise. Okay, let's get it started.
Every time I think of you and it takes me to a special place in my mind where we can be together, and I still hope that you'll be mine forever. Even though you're far away, I still know we need to win. We are together.
this be another knot to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my mind. Awake, I lie here staring up beyond the sky.
I feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that burn me in the days, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes. Bright lights that put me in a trance, so I feel like I can do it all. It's a good life that I really want. It's those future vibes. I got those future vibes.
second set in our muscle training. First exercise will be the single leg deadlift. We've done the deadlift many times, we've done the single leg deadlift many times. It should be an exercise that you already know, but I'm still going to show you a little example. So what I want you to do is you stand on one leg. My right leg lifts up, so my right hand is going to tap to the ground. Right knee up, right hand is going to work. What I want you to do is slowly move to the ground, tap the ground with your hand, come up and pull in your elbow. Okay, for this exercise it's totally fine if you want to use a little weight, a bottle of water, that's perfectly fine. 1 or 2 kilograms is already making this exercise a lot harder, so that's fine. It is not needed whatsoever. We do 50 seconds on one leg, no switching. After that 50 seconds on the other leg without switching. Second exercise of this second set. We're going to go to the ground. What I want you to do, go on your stomach. From here, lift up your upper body off the ground and now move one elbow to your hip. And then also the other side. And the other side. So I want you to go off with your chest and then move sideways. Sideways. Exercise for your back muscles and for your wing muscles. See how this goes for you. The last exercise of the second set, like I just explained to you, we're going to do some more isometrical exercises. So for this set, I want you to grab a ball. It is perfectly done without a ball, but it might be a little bit too easy. Grab a ball, put your hands on it, and we're going to do a bear walk, like we've done last week and the week before. What I want you to do is lift up your knees a little bit off of the ground and just hold it. If you want to enhance a little bit, if you want to make it slightly harder, you can lift up a foot. Slowly switch to the other. Perfectly fine, but I want you to keep your core still. So don't rotate, don't go into an arch, don't lower your hips, don't lift up your knees. This happens a lot. We start here and we end here. This is a lot easier than down here. So keep making sure that the quality of the movement is there. Okay, second set, let's go.
No control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. Your tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shifting winds. nights are getting shorter, like a energy I'll conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real.
This was the core training for today. I would like to see, oh no wait. Okay, let it go. This was the muscle training of today. I hope it all went fine for you. If there's any new exercises, practice. Go practice these. Next time we'll get a bunch of new ones again, and we're slowly but surely increasing the difficulty of all the exercises. So practice, practice, practice. Now we will do a small little stretching routine just to cool out the body. So grab one arm in front of the body, slightly pull it back. If there's anything in these videos that you want to ask me or tell me, send me a message, brightlands@fysiobastiaens.nl, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Okay, now bring the arms all the way up. Breathe in and breathe out. Let the arms fall down and relax. Come back up, breathe in and breathe out. One last time, all the way up, breathe in and breathe out. Now stand nice and wide with your feet. Try and move your hands in between your feet backwards to the wall behind you. You might feel a little stretch on your hamstrings, which is totally fine. Now move both hands to one ankle, keep your legs extended. And we'll go to the other side. And we're going to come back up. Okay, this was just a short, brief little cool down. If you want to continue with some stretches, perfectly fine. For now, I want to thank you for watching my video again. Any tips, feel free to ask. I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.